Hello my beautiful people. On today's video we're going to be replacing this faucet right here. This is in the basement of the house and it's pretty old. When I turn it on it leaks right out of the valves here and it makes a mess, and I really don't like that. I don't want this to get worse. See how no matter which one I open, which is the hot or the cold, it leaks right out of them. So I'm just gonna replace it. It looks old. I'm not even gonna try to repair or anything. I'm sure there's some kind of seal kit that you can buy for these. So I got myself a faucet, a brand new one. These are called wall mount faucets, and I got it through Amazon. This one cost me about $60, $59.99 plus tax and all that. When you order it, you got to make sure that it looks the same, but that the measurement from center of here and center of here is the same as the one you're going to order. That's very important. And then obviously that it mounts. It's a wall mount type that has the nuts in the back like this. It's very easy to change. All I'm going to do is use a pipe wrench to get back here and loosen the nuts, and go as, you know, after that I guess replace some pieces in the back of it. I gotta unscrew the nuts, yeah, which are these in the back. Unscrew it from the pipe and screw the new ones in, and then install the rest of the sink. But before you do anything, locate your water valves. I got my two water valves here that go to the sink. It goes behind the sink and it goes to the faucet. And if you don't have those, then you have to somehow close the main valve of the house, which is usually common in the basement somewhere. This would be it. It's usually close to the meter. It will be the pipe coming in, close that, and then you got to drain the water out of that. Open those valves up, make sure all your water's drained, pressure is released, and you're good to go. All right, let's get this. Let's get it done. So one of the valves coming to the back of the faucet was not really shutting the water off, so I ended up shutting the main pipe coming in, main valve. So once you do that, it's still gonna drain a little bit. If you got the main valve and the main valve is working, you got that shut, you're gonna have residual water. It's not really a lot, that will prevent you from working. So this is basically it. Get yourself a wrench. It could be an adjustable wrench. I wish I had one with me right now, a big one. So I have to use a pipe wrench, but that's all I got now. So you turn it counterclockwise. Yep. So you get it loose enough where you can undo it with your hands, finish it with the hand. I gotta do the same thing to the other one. You can also use one of these wrenches, channel locks, pliers, and they work just fine. Okay, once you have it like this, and as you can see, still leaking out. I'm not sure if the valves are not doing their job or what's going on, but it's not interfering with what we're gonna do. Once you have it out, have the faucet out, get yourself a ratchet with a 3/8 extension. And in this type, actually that's what it takes. It takes a 3/8 size inside. And that's gonna allow me to take the fitting out, which is basically the same thing as this. That one uses it like an Allen wrench. So once I got it out, once I get that out, then I have to take, I don't know, if this one comes out with the whole trim, with the back piece and the nut. I'm not sure about this one, but we'll see. All right, guys, once you get it out, this is how it's gonna look. And there's a difference here from the old one to the new one. Big difference because it has the closed nipple came with it, so the pipe that connects the fitting with the rest of the pipe is stuck inside here, and in order to get it out, you're gonna damage it. So I gotta run to the Home Depot or Lowe's and get this piece. This part right here is called a closed nipple. I'm gonna bring this one to match threads, but it's the same size as the new one, so we don't have a problem there. Just gotta get a new one of these in order for us to be able to connect this to that, right? So I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back from Home Depot, and this is what I got. They are called closed nipples, and these are 1/2" galvanized closed nipple. They got this one, the style with no threads in the center, and then they got the regular ones. They're all threaded, but these are a little shorter. They are a little shorter than the ones with the thread. And I think I'm gonna need the long ones because looking at what we have here, they're pretty long. Anyway, I'm gonna measure it up and see which one I'm gonna use and go with it. They need to be, you gotta put Teflon tape on it. Teflon tape is what comes in the package. It's a tape that you wrap around the threads that lubricates the threads, helps the threads seal and lubricate the threads as they go in. That's what this does. You can buy this separate, along with like stuff like this, plumber's putty, stuff like that you can use for the threads. But I'm gonna use the Teflon tape and get it all ready. Another thing, you might have washers behind the fitting. There's one washer right here, and there's another washer right here that felt. It goes behind this part, behind the sink. That prevents the fitting from protruding to this side. So I'm gonna insert that and then put the fitting in. This is how the closed nipple is gonna look with the Teflon tape. You gotta go against the threads when you put it on there. Go against the thread so that when you thread it in, it doesn't come off against the thread, okay? So keep that in mind and try not to go all the way to the edge. And not all the way to the edge, because you don't want anything going inside the pipe and blocking the passage. Okay, the closed nipples are in. Now I'm gonna insert this piece. I gotta get an Allen wrench that fits that. All right guys, as I'm threading these in, I noticed that when I thread in, they seem to be offset. So they do have an offset as you're threading them in, so that if you need to adjust the space between this one and that one, that you can turn it and give you the size between both fittings to fit the faucet. Okay, that's something I noticed about these. Okay, so it's all installed by hand, and I made it nice and tight. Now I gotta put this piece in. I'll just put it on there and turn the nut on. Now I'm using a rag with the channel lock so that I don't scratch the finish. So there's the finished product, guys. It looks good, but look, no matter what I do, it still leaks from the back nuts. I make sure that the seals were still good. I make sure to add some plumber's putty. I took it out, replaced it. I did everything I could to see if there's anything I did or is there anything I can do to fix it, but they're as tight as they can go, and they're still leaking. First I had one leaking, and then the other one started leaking. That's the finished product. It looks good, but it's a fail. I'm gonna have to return this. So there you have it, folks. If you want to change one of these wall mount faucet, that's what you gotta do. If you have any questions, let me know. I gotta return this to Amazon and get a new one. But it does work. All right, guys, so I received my new sink faucet. As you can see, I took the other one out. I have to return it. There it is in the box. For some reason that did not seal. Here are the new fittings with the new faucet. It's very much the same, different brand. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if this one seals, because there's nothing to it but to screw it in and then screw the faucet on there. I just don't understand why the other one didn't seal, but this one should work, hopefully. And it's basically the same procedure as before. Close the water valves. In this case, take the plugs out, put Teflon tape, and install these pieces. And then the faucet, and the neck. It should be it. This one comes with different fittings. It comes with Teflon tape also. Comes some more rings, probably for different application. I'm not gonna be needing those. I'm just gonna need the fittings, faucet, and the neck. And that should be it. Let's see if this favor pole, see if this one performs better. Yeah, once you release the plugs, still have water pressure behind it, so you gotta be careful. You have to just take it, let it leak out for a bit. It's gonna make a mess, but that is what it is. We're in the basement anyways. If we were upstairs, then you would have to have something to catch the water. All right, fellas, that's a finished product again. Second time around with the Favor Pro. This time, no leaks. She works good. One thing I like about this one is that when you turn the valve, it has a stop. Like, you can feel that it stopped. The other one kind of kept on going. This one stopped, so that's good. One thing I don't like about these is that they don't completely match the holes. And if you try to line them up, I don't know, I had a hard time, so I ended up just leaving it alone, because every time you turn the pipe threads that are covered with the Teflon tape, if you try to go back, you disturb the seal, the Teflon tape, and the seal that you had, and then you end up leaking. But for a basement, I'm happy. This is good enough. No leaky. It's a nice finish. It's a better quality than the one I bought. This one cost just a little bit more, maybe $20 more. But there you have it, folks. There's the brand. That's a finished product. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like, subscribe is free. Again, thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.